Who taught your husband how to be a man? Hey there, I'm Sharon Pope. I help women who are struggling in lonely and disconnected marriages get the confidence and clarity they need to either fix the struggles inside their marriage or move forward without regret. If you like what you hear, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Talk today about who taught your husband how to be a man. So I'll give you an example of my ex-husband. So the first time I met his grandparents, I went to their home in this little town, and I was surprised to see that they were sleeping in separate twin beds right next to each other. Interesting, right? Now, his grandfather was a funny, just charismatic guy, but his grandmother was clearly the one in charge. Then, you meet his dad, and his dad was, he was kind of a man's man. He was an entrepreneur. He was successful at business. And when the kids would do something good, he was sort of the dad that would sort of give him a pat on the back and say, "Good job, son." But there wasn't a lot of affection and kisses and I love yous and hugs and all that kind of stuff. And so what my ex-husband learned about affection was that men didn't show it. Women could show it. His mother showed it, but that men didn't show it, right? So when you think about who taught my ex-husband how to be a man, it was the men that came before him, right? And so whether it was, be successful in business, don't show affection, let the woman be in charge. Those were patterns that played out in his life and therefore in our marriage. So their fathers, your husband's father or predominant male figure in his life, that's who taught him what it means to be a man. Now think about what it meant to be a man in our father's generation, right? As long as you went to work consistently and showed up at night, you could sustain a marriage for a lifetime. But now think about what women are asking for inside of a marriage, right? We want affection, we want connection, we want communication, we want passion. Yes, we still want the provider and protector of our father's generation, but to a much lesser degree because we don't need that as much. And so now we're reaching for more. And I think it's confusing for a lot of men because they weren't ever taught that. They weren't ever shown that that's part of being in relationship or that that's what it means to be a man. And so that's why a lot of men today are still sort of just going to work consistently and showing up in the marriage and wondering, why is my wife so unhappy? And it's because we're in the midst of a whole change in terms of what we're wanting and needing from our relationships. You see, this is one of the reasons why I have a real, I would say a heart and a compassion for men, just like I do women, because I don't think most men are holding out on us and purposely withholding love from us. I think they've never been taught how to be the man that we're asking them to be and to step into. This wasn't ever part of the training and the growing up. And so it feels a little foreign. And I think sometimes we have to be a little patient with that, assuming that they're even willing to try. Now, sometimes men will just try to talk you out of wanting what you want. Obviously, I'm not a fan of that because the alternative is I'm going to have to get uncomfortable enough to step into who it is my wife is asking me to be in terms of a husband and a father and a partner in this relationship. All right. I hope that was helpful for you. If you'd like to explore that more, or you're really struggling inside your marriage, then let's explore whether or not there's a fit for you and I to work together. Maybe I can help. You can go to clarityformymarriage.com to find out more about that. If you like what you heard or you found this helpful, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be notified every time I post a new video, at the end of this video, there will be a red icon in the upper left corner. Just click it and we'll let you know every time a new video is posted. Until next time, take good care.